Hi everyone. Welcome to Monday. It's been a long Monday. I don't know, every day seems like Monday lately, right? Even Saturday and Sunday, we're feeling like a Monday. Okay, I'll give people a few minutes to hop on, and meanwhile, pour yourself a glass of wine or drink of choice and we'll get started. So I'm excited about tonight because we're making Cajun shrimp with remoulade sauce, which is one of my favorite dishes. We'll eat it tonight just as an appetizer, but you can serve it over pasta, over rice. You can make a meal out of it, but it's just really tasty, very flavorful. Hi, thank you guys for joining. Oh my gosh, hi Terry. Okay, yep. Maybe 2 glasses of wine. Hey, one is never enough, right? So let's see, give people just a minute and we'll get started. So is anybody cooking along with me, or I will share the recipe afterwards. So go to my Facebook page and I'll share the recipe. But if you're cooking along with me, let me know. I'll make sure I don't go too fast. This is actually a pretty simple, easy dish, but it's great when you're entertaining because it tastes so good. Everybody really seems to like it, and it's, you know, who doesn't like a little bit of shrimp? Hi, Barb. All right, I'm gonna get started. So, first thing, take a sip of wine. Okay, so what we're gonna do tonight is I'm gonna make Cajun grilled shrimp. Now, I bought shrimp. I've already defrosted it, so it's ready to go. The problem is, not that it's a problem, but right now it's really hard to find exactly what I need at the grocery store, so I usually buy uncooked shrimp that are shelled but with the tail on. So I had to buy the frozen cooked shrimp. It won't hurt anything. It'll taste just as good. You just won't cook it as long. So I'm gonna put these right in a bowl. So I've already washed them, I've cleaned them. I'm leaving the tails on just because I think they're pretty when you serve them, and makes it a little easier to hold them. These are kind of a little messy. Okay, so you want your olive oil. You want your Cajun seasoning. So it's about half and half olive oil to Cajun seasoning. Yes, it's got a lot of flavor in it. So I'm gonna do, well, let's see what I need. I'm gonna do about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Problem is, when I make this, I usually do not measure, so I usually just kind of pour things in, and if it looks right. So I'm trying to measure so that you guys can follow along with me. So I might need a little more olive oil here, but okay, let's see. So I've got the Cajun seasoning, the olive oil. Now, we want a little bit of fresh lemon. If you don't have fresh lemon, it's okay. You can use lemon juice, but there's 2 parts about the fresh lemon I like. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of the fresh lemon right into here. Okay, this is where I get my workout. If you have fresh lemon, I think it tastes so much better. Okay, and I'm also going to zest the other side of the lemon. I mean, zest both sides, I guess. Zesting that lemon zest, just getting that top layer of the lemon, oh my gosh, smells so good. So vibrant and fresh. Hi everyone. Okay, I just keep peeking. Ooh, Donnie says he smells shrimp. You've got a good sense of smell if you can smell shrimp from there. All right, when you guys are zesting lemon, you're just kind of filing off the top of the lemon, just the yellow part, the bright yellow part. I don't go too deep because once I get into the white part of the lemon, it's a little bit bitter. But it adds so much fresh lemon flavor. Okay. And get it all out of there. Okay. I'm gonna give this a little bit of a toss and see how we're doing with our equal parts liquid and Cajun seasoning. Now, normally, I would make this and marinate it for at least an hour. You can marinate it all day. The longer you marinate it, the more flavor will actually go into the shrimp. It'll still taste good. Oh, my daughter is here. She just walked in with a giraffe on her head. You're not going to show everybody? They're going to think I'm drinking too much. Go ahead, show them the giraffe on your head. Okay, or now she's carrying the giraffe. Oh, I don't know, so.
Because you ruined it. Like, there was a TikTok where someone was on, like, a live thing, and, like, the kid just kept walking in the background doing different stuff, but now you ruined it.
Oh, I ruined it.
Yeah, like, it was supposed to be like this. Now it's supposed to...
I'm sure nobody would have noticed that there was somebody with a giraffe on their head walking by. I just put a little more Cajun seasoning on there, just because I like it a little spicy, a little tangy. So you can see how beautiful they're getting. I might even put it just a little bit more. So it's about half and half liquid to dry ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside for a second. We'll let this kind of all marinate in here. And we're gonna have Jim make a cameo appearance. He's gonna put them on the grill for us.
I was just saying hi to my friends who commented.
Oh, Chelsea says hi, Jules. Naila says hi.
Hi.
I think she went hi to me, not you.
Really? Because it says...
She's the one I said wasn't a good cook. I love her anyway.
Who?
You.
I
Okay.
can cook.
All right. I have a little grill pan. I don't know if anybody has one of these. I use this for veggies and stuff. It's perfect on the grill. I put a little foil on it. Jim's idea, he said instead of putting just flat foil on the grill, you know, raise it up a little bit. You could just even make a foil boat, but that way when you're grilling, all of the liquids will stay right in the pan. So I'm actually gonna pour this right into the grill pan. And when he's ready to grill, I'll take outside and we'll take a peek at what he's doing. They will not take long on the grill because keep in mind, they're already cooked. So we're just heating them through. Okay, I don't want to miss all that good stuff there. Okay, set that to the side. Okay, that looks really good. Okay, I'll put it over next to the giraffe because everyone needs a giraffe in their kitchen, right? And we'll set him right here. He can peek in. All right, now while these are on the grill, you can get your remoulade sauce made. Now, remember, I will share the recipe with you afterwards. Hi guys, hi Marcy, Tammy, hi Tracy. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Okay, so I'll share the recipe with you, but I promised when you make it, you're gonna wanna double the remoulade sauce because not only is it good for dipping the shrimp in, but it's great on sandwiches, absolutely amazing on a burger. Oh, it's all you need. So double the recipe, it stays in your fridge for quite a while. So I'm gonna start with a cup of mayonnaise. Of course, I use Hellmann's real mayonnaise for this. And I don't know if anybody's seen one of these. I don't know if this is Pampered Chef or what is this. I've had this forever. Basically, it's just a measuring device. And what I like about this particular one is you'll see in just a minute, if I'm doing anything that needs like something like messy and sticky, like mayonnaise or peanut butter or shortening, this is just perfect. Because you, whoops, oh, a little too much there. You get it in there. You tap it down a little bit and watch this. Love it, voila. Isn't that the best? I know, I get so excited about the silliest things. Okay, you tell me when you're ready for the shrimp.
The grill is ready.
The grill is ready. How long will they take? 5 minutes?
About 5 minutes to 7 minutes
Okay,
at the most.
let's put them on. I'll bring the camera. Off we go. It's a beautiful night for grilling. I'm so glad that I was able to get outside. Oh my goodness, look at that moon. Hold on, I gotta switch the camera. Can you see that? Oh, is that so pretty? If you put foil on the grill pan, will they get the grill flavor? Yes, they will still get the grill flavor. Hi, Don, thank you. Oh, Naila said hi, Jim. Okay,
Hi, Naila.
he's put them right on the grill. That's so exciting so far, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna let him grill away, and we're gonna go make some. So we're going back inside. With the nicer weather, hopefully we'll do some more outdoor cooking, some more grill recipes. Okay, so we have our lovely mayonnaise. I don't know whoever said mayonnaise was lovely, but I just did. Okay, I'm gonna use the same measuring utensil. Got Cajun seasoning in it, but this is gonna have Cajun seasoning in it too, so why dirty another utensil? Okay, let's see, I am doubling this, so I think I want about 4 tablespoons of ketchup. Now remember I said I'm not really good at measuring, so I just kind of wing it here. To me, it's all about color, flavor, consistency. So we're just piling everything right in this bowl right now. Okay, I need a little Dijon mustard. I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons. Usually I get the Dijon mustard with the seeds in it, but they didn't have any in the store, so. Well, they didn't have anything, they didn't have that at Aldi, so I was in a pinch, so I realized today, excuse me, I realized today that I was out of Dijon mustard, so I had to run over there. Okay, let's see. Looks like a kind of a mess right now, but I'm gonna set this aside for a second. We're going right back to it, but to this mixture, we are adding minced celery. So I'm using just 1 celery stick. I've already washed it. So we're just going to cut off the ends, and I am just going to maybe cut it into quarters here. And I'm just going to give it a mince. I usually use the whole stick. I probably could have used 2 sticks for this since I'm doubling the recipe. I think it calls for a tablespoon, so this will be perfect. Okay. Give it another quick little chop. I like it a little chunky, so it's kind of like it's not a totally smooth sauce, but I don't want any huge pieces of celery in there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna add that right into our bowl. Okay. The next thing we're gonna add right in is some green onion. So it calls for about 2 green onions. These were like, some of them are really tiny, so I'm doing 4. Plus I like them. Everybody doing okay so far? Make sure they're safe to eat. Jimmy, oh yeah, you know what, Donnie? Jimmy will probably eat half of those shrimp before they even get back in the kitchen. That was, I should have counted them. That was really not very smart. I know I made meatballs on Saturday, and then today I made a tomato sauce and put the meatballs in there, and he got back from work, and yeah, I don't think he even had dinner because he just sat there and ate the meatballs right out of the pot. Okay, I have a funny story about green onions. Beth, if you're watching, I apologize, but I have to share this. It's too good. I used to teach cooking classes years and years ago, actually before my daughter was born, in my house. And the way we would do it is we'd come up with something we were making, chicken riggies or something, and I would give everybody a list of ingredients that they had to bring with them. Because I would make a dish, and they would make their dishes along with me. We'd eat the one I made, they would bring theirs home for their family the next day. So it was actually kind of fun. Every week we made something new. But one day, my friend Beth was very late coming to the class. And by the time she got there, she was in she was a mess. And she said, I'm so sorry. She goes, I went to 3 grocery stores. She goes, I couldn't find an onion that was green enough. She goes, so she didn't realize, I guess I didn't call them scallions, or I didn't explain that they were, long green onions. So she was looking for a regular onion that was green. So thank God she finally went someplace where somebody could help her. But all right, so I chopped up all the onions. I chopped up the white part and the green part because they get a little less oniony as you go down, but I like all parts of them. So they're going right into the bowl. Now keep in mind, if you don't like certain things, if you don't like green onions, you don't like celery, you can leave it out. It won't hurt anything. Okay, now I've got fresh parsley. This is Italian parsley. You could probably use any kind of fresh parsley, but I love that little bit of freshness that this brings to the dish. And I'm gonna use, not a lot, maybe a tablespoon. I just want a little bit, and I'm gonna mince this up really well. Okay, I'll add that to the dish as well. Okay, now we are really starting to get everything together. I'm going to put a little bit more lemon juice in. So I'm gonna squeeze the other half of the lemon. Okay, really challenging myself here with this upper body workout. Okay, add some nice freshness to it. Okay, now time for more Cajun seasoning. Now this is totally dependent on your taste. I'm gonna start, same teaspoon, tablespoon. I'm gonna start with a tablespoon. Remember, I'm doubling it, so. And let's give this a stir. It's actually gonna be kind of a pinkish color, more of a salmon color, I guess, because that little bit of the ketchup. Just wanna get everything mixed in there really well. You can see how nice that's looking. And you can see the consistency. It's not as thick as a mayonnaise because it's got all that lemon juice in it. Now, this is the secret. You really never know until you give it a taste. Oh, that's good. Go ahead. That Cajun seasoning I used was really strong, so that's perfect.
Yes, it was.
Yes?
I sampled the shrimp.
He sampled a shrimp.
They're heated through.
They're heated through? Oh, here's a platter. You want to put them on there? Give me a little spot in the end. I'll put... Okay. See how much this made? It really made a lot. I'm going to fill up this little bowl here. Just so that we can dip. So when Jim comes back in with the shrimp, we are like ready to cook. Anybody have any questions so far? That looks good. What does my shirt say? Oh my goodness. This is my apron. It's backwards. I never realized when you did a Facebook Live that everything's backwards. This says, Let's Cook Syracuse. Those are my cooking classes that I hold in my home. I love doing them. They're so much fun, and I really miss everybody coming over and cooking with me. So I thought this would be a good way to get together. And don't forget, tomorrow we're going to do this at 5 o'clock, and we are making $1 million spaghetti. So that'll be a meal, a huge meal. You can put it in a number of smaller packages instead of one big casserole dish if you want to freeze some of them, or it'll serve 6 to 8 people in a heartbeat. So I hope you join me for that one. That's a great one. Okay, I don't think Jim's coming back with the shrimp. I think he's out there eating all of them. He probably comes back with like 2 or 3 on the plate. What do you think? We'll see in just a minute. So that was really pretty super easy. If you were cooking the shrimp from, you know, an uncooked stage, of course you would thaw it out first, but you're really just cooking them until they get nice and pink, like a few minutes per side. They don't take long at all because it's easy to overcook shrimp and then they become kind of rubbery. We don't want that. Ooh, okay. This is looking good. He's cleaning up the plate. Let's take a peek. Oh, I should probably turn the camera so you can see.
A bit of sauce.
Ooh, don't they look yummy? Now, if you want, you could take a little bit of that parsley. Because, whoops, I gotta flip it. I could take a little bit of that parsley because I have a little bit more of it left. Just chop up just a little bit more. Oop. Sorry, folks. And then we can just sprinkle it right over the top. Give it a little color, a little vibrancy. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope Jimmy took the brush out of the grill this time. You know what? I have no idea, but okay. Who wants to come over, Jimmy, for some shrimp? I know, I'm ready to like dive right in and try one of these out. And I think I might just have to. Because if I don't, I just dip away. That's really good. That's really good. Now, they are a little bit spicy. I like them a little bit spicy. Keep in mind, if you don't like them as spicy, test out the Cajun seasoning. When you put the Cajun seasoning in the remoulade sauce, do half. Stir it, taste it. If it needs a little bit more, put a little bit more in. You know what? I think this is perfect this way, but it's all about your own personal taste. Oh, Terry says, I can't wait to make this. Oh, Terry, Tussie's on her way over. Okay, I'll leave it out on the front porch for you since you can't actually come in. Come on over. But you know what? If you mess up the remoulade sauce, let's say you put too much Cajun seasoning in or too much lemon juice, you just add a little bit more mayonnaise, add a little bit more ketchup. It's really super easy to fix because you cannot go wrong. It's all about your personal taste, but you want this to be really flavorful. And that's why, I mean, if you want to serve it over rice or even over pasta, instead of using the remoulade sauce, that would take a little bit of the spiciness away. But I guarantee you, you will love it. So I hope everybody tunes back in this week. This was a quick one. So tomorrow we've got $1 Million Spaghetti. I forget what else is on the menu this week. We're making Santa Fe casserole one night, which is kind of like a Mexican lasagna, but instead of noodles, I use tortilla chips. That's really a family favorite. And I know on Friday, I'm doing a spinach salad with a creamy mustard dressing that is so good. And you could serve it along with your fish or whatever you're having if you're celebrating for Good Friday. So thank you guys for joining me. If nobody has any questions, I'm gonna go eat my shrimp. Cheers. Love you guys.